We are going to practice Yoga Nidra for Shraddha today. So we're looking at the 4 virtues of the yogi on the yogic path. And Sutra 1.20 from the Yoga Sutras, it says that sort of the average person, the average seeker on the path can experience the absorption, the stillness of mind, the yogic sort of qualities if they engage in these 4 virtues. And the first virtue is Shraddha, which translates to faith, roughly, in our English language. Shraddha is also talked about in the Bhagavad Gita, which is another sacred text of yoga. And it is a deep inner faith in your practice. It is a deep inner faith in yourself. Yesterday was the new moon. This is the last new moon before we sort of enter the eclipse cycle. And so this is a really important new moon for clarity and intention. And it felt really appropriate to align that with Shraddha. And the thing I like about yoga with faith is that it's not blind faith. And in fact, it's really, really important to the practice of yoga that you develop faith for yourself. Now, it can be borrowed. So most of us come to yoga because we've read about it in a book or someone's recommended it, or someone told us we should do it. We heard about it. And so in a sense, when we first come to the mat, we're borrowing someone else's faith in the practice to try it. And then for most of us, pretty much right away, we start to develop more and more faith. And the more we come to this practice, the more we develop that faith. Faith in yoga is continuing, though, to question and work. And so it's important in our practices that we continually check in to make sure that our faith is sound. And so the offering for today's Yoga Nidra, as we come into this new moon cycle, is to really ground in our faith, to shake up the aspects of our faith that are no longer supportive or serving us, and to really feel the support and love of the faith that sustains us. So if you're not there already, go ahead and find a comfortable space. Start to deepen your breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Make sure that your body is tended to. You are supported, you are held, your eyes are closed or covered. You have minimized the distractions and disruptions to the best of your ability. And the practice of Yoga Nidra for faith begins now. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold at the top. Open mouth. Exhale. Let it go. Again, take a deep, deep breath in. Pause at the top. Open mouth. Let it go. Completely empty. One more time. Deep, deep breath in. Hold, hold. Open mouth. Empty, empty. Let go of all control of the breath. And the breath is one of the first tools we begin to develop faith in when we come to the yoga practice. Most of us are not taught how to breathe, or we don't learn how to breathe. The breath is involuntary. And yet when we come to the yoga practice, whether active or receptive, we are signaled to begin to feel our breath. And when we begin to lose our faith in the moment, whether it's a rough conversation, a challenging situation, oftentimes still we are told to breathe. And so as you feel these next few breaths, while not trying to control the breath in any way, but really sensing it, feel into the way the breath brings you into your body, the way the breath brings you here and now. Maybe consider the times that you have struggled with breath, to find the breath, to breathe, and that relief when the breath returned. And as you sink into that awareness, notice what comes up when I say the word faith. 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 Does the body respond? Does that word bring up a negative or seemingly positive association? Does it live in your body somewhere? And sometimes we do have these connections to English language. And so I also offer the Sanskrit. Shraddha. 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 Feel in your body any shift or change with the English versus the Sanskrit. And let your attention settle into the place in your body that has received the energy of this word. Let yourself gather around that sensation and soften into it. Wherever on your body faith lives, or perhaps the absence of, where there is a hole or a space. And as we drop into that space, we connect to Sankalpa. We connect to the intention. And as you listen to the deep longing of your body, of this part of the body that is aligned with this vibration, is there a prayer, an offering, an intention, a short positive statement? Something like, I trust. I am faithful. I am open to faith. I have faith in myself. Or anything like this that feels authentic, but also connects you to that deep inner stirring around the cultivation of this virtue. And if this intention occurs, repeat it, holding the energy in the body 3 times. And then let it sink and let it go. As we move through the body scan, the rotation of consciousness, I want you to feel into each body part called, or the imprint of the energy of that body part. And just allow yourself to notice your relationship to this part of the body, to feel faith in this part of the body, even if maybe this is a part of the body that, again, you've struggled to have faith or a connection to. Simply witnessing each part of the body allows us to develop the faith, to cultivate new neural pathways, to trust ourselves, to trust our physical body, our physical world. Move through each part with tenderness and openness, faith in our strength and our resilience. Focus on the right hand and bring this quality of faith into the right thumb. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the whole right hand, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, right shoulder, right side of the chest, right underarm, right ribs, right waist, right hip, the right thigh, right knee, right shin, right ankle, the top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, the whole right foot, the whole right leg, the whole right side of your body. Hold the right side of your body in this tenderness, feeling faith in the right side of your body for supporting you and holding you, maintaining the right side of your body. Focusing on the left hand, the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the whole left hand, the left wrist, the left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, left shoulder, the left side of the chest, left underarm, left ribs, left waist, left hip, left thigh, the left knee, left shin, left ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, the whole left foot, the whole left leg, the whole left side of your body held in faith and tenderness, your whole left side, cultivating faith in the left side of your body. Moving this attention to the back of the body, feeling the backs of both heels, the back of both ankles, both calves, the back of your knees, the back of your thighs, your tailbone, your glutes, the sacrum, your whole spine, from the tailbone to the base of the skull, the whole spine. Feeling to the right of the spine, the low back, mid back, upper back, with the right shoulder blade. Feeling the left side off of the spine, the low back, mid back, upper back, with the left shoulder blade. Feeling the back of the body, the back of the neck, the back of your arms. Feeling the back of your body imprinting into the earth. Faith in the back of the body to protect you. Having faith in backing yourself. Back of the skull. Crown of the head, opening faith to spirit. The third eye center, opening faith to vision and intuition. Feeling your eyes, eyeballs, eye sockets. Feeling the nose and sinuses, faith in your sense of smell. Feeling your ears, the right and the left. Faith in sound and hearing. Feeling your mouth, your lips, teeth, gums, tongue, your whole mouth and jaw. Faith in your voice. Feeling your throat into the center of the heart. Faith of the heart, faith in the heart and the lungs as they give us life. In the right side of the chest and the left side of the chest. Down into the solar plexus, faith in our power and digestion. Into the low belly, faith in our emotions and reproduction, elimination. Feeling the base of the pelvis. The root, faith in our connection to the earth, to our body, faith in our physical form, Feel your feet, legs, and root. Your hips, pelvis, and sacrum. Your solar plexus and mid-back. Your chest, breasts, arms, hands, the physical heart and lungs. Your neck and your throat, your mouth, jaw, and ears. Your physical eyes, the front of the brain, and the midbrain, the pineal and pituitary gland. The crown of the head and the back of the skull. From the crown of your head, you feel your whole body held in faith. Feeling all the ways your body has been resilient, all the ways your body has held on to you. Feeling your body whole, your whole body held in deep faith. As you feel the body developing, cultivating these neural pathways of faithfulness through the whole body, we become aware again of the energy body, of the breath. As you inhale, breathe down your spine towards the root. Exhale, breathe up to the crown. Inhale, breathe down into your root. Exhale to your crown. And no effort in the breath, just consciousness. Inhaling, the breath moves down into the root. Exhale up to the crown, clearing out any stagnant debris in the body, clearing out anything that distracts us, anything that is an outdated faith or belief system. As we reestablish our roots, as we reestablish our energy flow, free for faith to move through. Inhale down to the roots, exhale up to the crown. And just stay with this, allowing the energy to move down the spine to the root on the inhale, up the spine to the crown on the exhale. Balancing your energy body with faith and openness. Connecting the physical and the spiritual. Allow the attention to soften. Feel your body now. And again, as I say, faith, faith, faith. Shraddha, Shraddha, Shraddha. Feel in the body where this language vibrates. Is it the same place from the beginning of the practice? Has it moved and changed? Let yourself settle into that space as we move into the mental and emotional realm, balancing the mental and emotional attachments or aversions around faith. So just feel into this area that feels comfortable and open or tight, disconnected, and just feel into it. And as I call out these opposite pairs, these pairs of opposites, just let it start in this area and then move as it needs to, again, to create this new relationship and openness for faith to flow. As you feel into that space, call in the sensation of heat. Heat. Notice what happens when this area becomes hot. How does heat move through the body? This heat. And then the heat transforms to cold. What happens when you feel cold in this part of the body, when we bring in cold, cold. And then again, bring in hot, heat, letting the heat permeate this area, permeate this relationship to faith. And then again, it turns cold, icy cold. One more time, heat in the body, the heat of faith or lack thereof. And then cold, the cold ice of faith or lack thereof. Allow the temperatures to release, just feeling back into the sensation of faith in the body. Noticing if it's shifted or changed after the exploration of temperature. Settle into the space and feel into the experience of when something happened that could only be described as a miracle. Something happened for you in your life that could only be described as a miracle. We don't need to attach to the story. Just feel into that energy of miracle in your body, in this space. And let that go. And call in the felt sense of an experience where something felt like nothing short of a tragedy. Something happened to you, for you, in you that could only be described as a tragedy. Without attaching to the story, feel into that sensation, into this part of the body. Notice how it shifts when you feel into tragedy. And let that go and let that miracle come in. Let that miracle come in. Feel that miracle energy. And then tragedy. Let that tragedy come through. One more time, a clean sweep. Come to that miracle. Miracle. And tragedy. Tragedy. And then let it go. Let that clear out of your system. Coming back to that sensation of faith. Faith, Shraddha. Noticing if it's changed, if it's morphed, if it's moved. Drop a little deeper into that experience of faith, whatever that is now. And we move into another pair of opposites. Call in the felt sense of a time you felt held and seen and safe. And it doesn't have to be by a person. Again, no attachment to the story, but the felt sense of being held, seen, safe. The felt sense of being held, seen, safe. And let that move through. And we call in the opposite, a time that you did not feel safe or seen or held. Maybe a time you felt you were in danger. The opposite sense of that, danger or neglect. And no attachment to the story, just the felt sense. And then let it go. Come back to that feeling of safety. Safety, seen, held, safe. And then let it go. Not seen, not held, not safe. Danger or neglect. No story, no attachment. Let it move. One more time. Come deeply back. Felt, seen, safe. Felt, seen, safe. And then the opposite. Not felt, not seen, not held, not safe. And then let that move through you. Let it go. Call in faith. Feel faith wherever it lives in the body. Feel into a moment, a time, or even if there was tragedy, even if there was extreme heat or cold, even if there was harm, what in you knew you were okay? What allowed you to move through that situation? Let your body feel into that part of you that is okay. That part of you that is resilient, that part of you that shows up and does the work, that part of you that knows faith. Faith as you define it, as you experience it. Faith that is yours to explore. Feel into that deeply with all of your awareness. Your faith, your relationship to Shraddha, and allow the emotions to come in again of all the times you took care of yourself, you were taken care of, you did the work, you grew, you received. This is all acts of faith. The times where you stepped into the unknown and came out on the other sky, on the other side, with results beyond your wildest dreams. Feel your faith in your body, drop into it. And as you drop into it again, allow any experiences that will support your faith, that will help you to find your faith in this moment. There might be colors, shapes, sensations. Let yourself drop into your faith, your visceral experience of faith, your visual experience of faith. Let it radiate through your bones and your being, seeing and feeling all the ways that you can have faith in yourself, faith in your path. And as you drop into this space, allow the images and colors to swirl around. You just allow yourself to be resting on the earth. All these colors and images swirl around to become the image of you resting on the earth. And you are gazing at the sky with a tiny sliver of a crescent moon peeking out. And you lay on the earth feeling held and supported, feeling open and exhilarated. You gaze at this little sliver of the new moon, and you feel so safe. Such a deep faith in your body, the earth, the sky. And as you settle into this space, images begin to flash across your eyes. An ancient cross. An ancient cross. The sunrise. The sunrise. Rain on a parched desert. Rain on a parched desert. A temple. A temple. People grieving. People grieving. A shooting star. A shooting star. your hands, your hands. The sound of your favorite prayer. The sound of your favorite prayer. The ocean. The ocean. The sky with a sliver of a moon. The sky with a sliver of a moon. And again, you are aware of yourself lying on the earth under the sliver of the moon. And as you gaze at the wishing moon, the first glance of the new moon, you again state your sankalpa, whatever prayer or intention emerged at the beginning of the practice, or maybe a new one. A prayer or an offering of your deep faith. And whatever you have faith in, starting here with yourself, your body on the earth. Offer that wish, prayer, statement to this sliver of the moon 3 times. And we seal in our practice of Shraddha. Yoga Nidra is now complete. You can continue to lie on the earth, feeling the back body held in faith. And faith is a practice. It is not a blind belief system. It is not a rigid belief system. It is continually evolving and developing as we evolve and develop. As we enter this new lunar cycle, the mid-spring, we feel into our faith. We allow it to blossom from our practice, our efforts, our dreams. We allow it to support us and sustain us as we continue to move along this wheel of the year. Honor yourself for taking time to practice and allow this faithfulness to guide you through the day, the week, the cycle, and beyond. You can start to wiggle and stretch, shift and shake. You can roll to one side to allow the integration. Or if you'd like, you can bring yourself up to sit. You can place your hands at your heart or in a way that feels aligned with the intention of our practice. Honoring yourself for showing up, doing this deep work of cultivating faith and the practice of Yoga Nidra. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. If you'd like to seal the practice with the sound of Om, you can join me. Inhale. Om. Hari Om Tat Sat. I bow to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope to see you soon.